Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be looking at Azure Storage. So what is Azure Storage? So Azure Storage platform is Microsoft Cloud storage solution for modern storage scenarios. Right? So what is a storage? So a storage is where you keep something for a later use. Right? For example, if you download a movie, it is stored in your hard drive, right? So that you can watch it anytime you want. And then if you want to, maybe you want to transfer it to another system, you use a storage called flash drive or memory card, anyone. So those are storage devices, right? I just said no. Instead of carrying flash drive up and down, is there a way we can make life easier for people? Let's create is storage device in the cloud where they can store their files and other things, right? So now that is Azure storage. So there are different types of Azure storage which we will look into. So but before that, let's look at benefits of Azure storage. So why should I use Azure storage instead of using my local external hard drive or flash drive? So why should I use Azure storage? So the first one is scalability, right? Scalability. What do I mean by that? So no matter the amount of things you want to store, Azure storage will be able to take it in without what going down, right? So you can put as much things as you want and Azure storage will not go down, it will not crash. So that is what I mean by scalability, right? So you can put as so many things as you want, you can store as so many things as you want in Azure storage, right? So the next one is durability. So durability is Azure storage will not fail, right? It will not fail no matter what it takes. It will not fail because um, they have replicated copy whatever you store in different what availability zones. If you don't know what I mean by availability zones and regions, you can check out my video which I will attach to the description of this video. So because they have different copies, they have different backups of whatever you upload on Azure storage. um, your files will never get lost, right? So the second one is security. Of course, the cloud is the safest place to put your things because it's highly secured. So the next one is accessibility. You don't need to carry your flash to be able to access your data or your files anywhere in the world. All you just need to do is to log in into Azure and you will be able to access it. No matter your location, no matter where you are, you will be able to access your files that you store in Azure storage. So you don't need to carry any device around in order to access your files, right? So these are the benefits of using Azure storage instead of using your local flash drive or external drive. So now we have different types of Azure storage. So the first one is the blob, right? Azure blob. So Azure blob is a service provided by Microsoft Azure for storing large amounts of unstructured data. So blob stands for binary large objects, and this service is optimized for handling vast amounts of data such as text, images, videos, backup, logs, and other unstructured files. So you can upload your movies there, you can upload your pictures there, you can upload different files, right? That is why it's unstructured. So any type of file you can upload in Azure Blob. So the next one is Azure Files. So what is Azure Files? Azure Files is commonly used to share files between virtual machines, applications, and users, or to migrate on-premise file-based application to the cloud, right? So you can use Azure Files to share files between two virtual machines. If you don't know what a virtual machine is, you can check out my video on virtual machine, which I will add to the description of this video. So so Azure Files can be used to share files between two or more virtual machines, two or more pods if you are using Kubernetes, right? So we'll discuss about pod and Kubernetes later in this. If you don't know what a virtual machine is, I've already done a video on that, so you can check it out. The next one is tables, right? Azure Tables is a NoSQL key value store service provided by Microsoft Azure. It is part of Azure Storage, and it provides a highly scalable, flexible, and cost-effective way to store structured non-relational data. So basically, Azure Tables is just used to store key value pair, right? If you want to store your data in key value pair in non-relational database, you can use Azure Tables. So the next one is queue, right? Queue. So Azure Queue Storage is a message queuing service provided by Microsoft Azure designed to enable communication between different parts of an application. It allows applications to store and retrieve messages in a reliable and scalable way. So if you are deploying a microservice in Azure, Queue can be a good fit if you are using messaging system, right? So Azure can help you in that aspect. So without further ado, let's dive into the demo. Let's see how to create these things in Azure. Now this is the Azure dashboard. So the first thing we need to do is to create a storage account. So you can see storage accounts here. But if you can't find this storage account on your dashboard, you can just come here and type storage account. So once you see it, you open it. Then you can click on here, click on create storage account. So the first thing we need to do is to select resource group, but we don't have any here. So what we need to do is to create one. So let's use this. Then we can type the storage account name. Right. Then after that, you can choose the location. You can choose the region, but I'll leave it as default. Then you can change the primary service, but I'll leave that as default as well. Click on next. Leave everything as default, 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 and default. Then after reviewing it, you can click on create. it will take some time to deploy. So when it deploys, I'll be back. Deployment is complete here, so I'll click on go to resource. So you can see here are so many things here. So here you can see the blob service, right? You can see the blob service here. So if I click on it, it will open up the blob service, right? So the blob service, um, you can also refer that as the container, right? So now if I want to create a blob here, I'll click on this container. You can see new container, right? Then I'll type the name of the container. um so I'll click here, click on create. You know that blob is used to upload unstructured data like your photo, video, any type of file can be uploaded on blob, which is also regarded as containers. So if I click on it here, then I can upload my file. So by clicking on upload, browse file, so I can let's upload this, open, upload. So you can see how fast it is. So it has uploaded, right? So that is how to create a blob, right? So let's go to the next one. Sorry about that. Go to storage account, storage, data storage. So the next one is the file shares, right? So the file shares can, can be used to transfer files between different virtual machines or different ports if you are using Kubernetes. So we can type the name of the file share here. Say, right. So we can click on review and create. But if we want to add backup, okay, it's already selected, right? If you want to add backup to it, right, then click on next. So after validation, you can click on create to create the file share. So it has created, right? So you will be asking, how do I connect to these file shares? Like, how do I connect my virtual machine to this file share? So to do that, you click on connect. So you can see the three major operating system, which is Windows, Linux, um, Mac, right? So now to connect to any of these, so you can see show script. So if I click on it, so all you just need to do is to copy this script and paste in your terminal, right? Paste in your terminal, press enter, and it will connect. The same thing with Mac, and the same thing with Windows, but in Windows you don't use your normal command prompt. What you will use is um, PowerShell instead of um, command prompt. So what you use to connect is your PowerShell and not your command prompt. So um, that's how to create file share in Azure. So the next one, let's go to the next one. So the next one is queue. Queue is when you are dealing with messaging, like if you are working on a microservice application, you can use queue. So all you need to do is to type the name of the queue here. So I'll click on OK. So you can see that. So you can click on add message to add your message and do other configurations as well, right? So that's for queues. So the next one is the tables, right? Tables. So if you want to add key pair, right? If you want to add key pair like no SQL, so if you want to add key pair like no SQL, you can use Azure. You can use Azure tables to do that, right? So as in order to add key pair, right, in tables, you need to go to storage browser. So when you click on storage browser, you can click on tables, right? So when you click on table, you select the table, then you click on add entity, right? So when you click on add entity, you can now add your property here. So name, which is a screen job. So and that's how to add key pair to Azure table. What we need to do is to delete everything we have created so far. And to do that, we just go to the home page, go to resources, click on storage, then select this, copy the name, paste here, try deleting. So it's saying that my storage RGB is locked. Okay, to remove that, so you can see locks here. So I'll click on it. So look at what is saying here. So I'll delete this lock and I'll try again. Let's go to click on delete resources. And that's where we'll end for this video. If you like what we do here, kindly like, subscribe and share with your friends who are interested in learning cloud and DevOps. Thank you for watching this video. Bye. See you in the next video.